Hello everybody, I'm back again. Just wanted to do a quick share on some embellishments that I've been making. So I thought I'd share because I remember when I first began, you know, I had issues with collaging and decorating, and it was kind of hard, I'm not gonna lie. But anyways, I just wanted to share. I shared some of these in Junk Journal Junkies, and they liked them, so I figured, oh well, let me do a video real quick. So here we go. Of course, they're made out of book pages, except for this one. Well, it has book page, but this one's made out of copy dyed paper. And I had cut a bunch because I was going to make a small book. Never did. It just sat there. So I figured, okay, I'm going to use the papers. So I just, well, it was already folded in half. So I just went ahead and, actually I used puzzle glue. I was going to say Mod Podge. I used puzzle glue to put a paper napkin. So that's what I did. And then I just glued it around this page. And then I just went ahead and layered a couple of little bits and pieces to decorate it a bit. And these were supposed to be pockets for the actual little book. So I just left them as is, just sewed all around it. And I just inserted these cute little tags that I had there. These, I think they came from a Graphic 45 book. I think it's an 8x8. And then this, just a little piece of paper. I just added it for extra journaling space, and it's been copy dyed. And it's one of those record keeping check thingies. You guys know what I'm talking about. And I just put pieces. I have a bunch of little pieces of lace and trim, so I save them. So I went ahead and used some here. I mean, I've been trying to clean up my craft room. I reorganized my whole room, and I'm just piling, you know, papers here and pieces just that I find, buttons and stuff, and you know, I just have these little mountains, so I've been trying to little by little create things. So this is one of them, and here again I used little pieces of lace and just added the little butterfly that I never got used. So I thought they came out cute, just a little insert for your junk journals. And then I did a bunch of tags, but I did not cut them. I used my hand. I just tore the paper. I just wanted to make them, you know, old, vintagey, and added again some pieces of trim that I had. Well, I guess this is a lace that I had. Just cut it up strips and used it for the tag. And I just, I think it's 2 pages that I used, and then I sewed around them. And then I added this piece of copy dyed paper for journaling. I was going to put gesso, but instead of making a mess, I'm like, I'm just going to put copy dyed paper. But you can go either way. I mean, yeah, gesso, it looks nice too, but I just went ahead with the paper on this one. And then again, just a bunch of laces, a little bit of eyelash trim, a little button, and then I just put a little ribbon. So I thought those came out cute. And this one's a little bit similar, but just different shapes. But this one, both of them have the same napkin. And then this one here, I used some of that sewing pattern on the bottom, and then I added a little piece of a napkin. And that's where you get that little bumblebee, and then the Eiffel Tower. And then I just added a piece of a trim here with 2 little buttons. So it's simple, but I think it came out cute. And then this one, that one just has that sewing pattern glued. And then I just added this little piece. This little piece came from Tsunami Rose. And then again, a little bit of layering there. And then this, it's a fabric I found at a thrift store. I'm not sure what kind of fabric it is, but I like it. It looks old. I thought it went well. And then this one here, excuse me, this one here, also piece of napkin and some of that sewing pattern. And again, collaged a little bit of trims that I had there. This little piece came from that Tim Holtz collection. Little button, little bow. So these are fairly easy to create and just put in your journals. This brown paper came from a book also. You know how you get your, it was Reader's Digest. You know how you first open it, you got the cover and it usually has a color, a page before you start your book. This is what that is. See, there's a little bit of from where it was glued. But it still left me enough space here for journaling. So I did a little bit of sewing around, not around it, but on the bottom and the top. These guys were in a book. This did not come from a Reader's Digest. So I thought they were kind of cool. So I popped them in there. You know, I always do women. I never do men. So I figured, alright, this is my first one. So I have those guys there. And again, a little bit of collaging there. So these could be used, you know, as a journaling card. You could even use it as a tuck. Glue it down on your book and then just leave it open for a tuck. So you can use this in whatever way you want. This is another piece also that I want to glue down. So I didn't put any paper on this. But you could also add the paper or the gesso and use it as a little journaling card. And these pieces came from Tsunami Rose. Well, actually, no, I think this one came from Pinterest. And then it has some paper napkin. And then I did some sewing around it and then some sewing there too. A little flower. And I don't know what these little roses are called, but they sell them in different colors. I found a bunch of them that I had stashed away, so I've been pulling them out and using them. So I put one there. It's like a... what is it? It's blue, but it's, what, royal blue? It's blue. And then this one again, I want to glue it down as a tuck. And this image also was in a book. And I just cut them out. And then again, did a little bit of collaging there. And then this one also, I like the way this one came out. This one's more manly. You know, for maybe like a steampunk book or, you know, something grungy. And this again with the paper. I sewed the buttons, so I put this piece of lace in the back just to cover the sewing. Excuse me. Why, I don't know. I have sewing over here, but, you know, at the moment I thought I should. But this guy also came from a book that I found at a thrift store. And then I made these two little, cute little envelopes. I thought those were cute. And it's just very, very simple. This one I cut it at an angle, just so you could pop something in there. This one I left it as is. And I left the flap on the side so that it could open more, instead of just gluing it straight down. Which I want to do a little quick share of how I did these. Someone in Junk Journal Junkies asked me. I wrote her name somewhere here so I would know. Oh, right there. Her name is Kay Comer, I think is her last name. And she's from Junk Journal Junkies in the group. And she asked, so I told her I would do a little quick envelope at the end of this video so she could see how it was done. But they're very simple. I did a little bit of layering there again, and this one has a button, this one has a little flower. I'm sorry guys, I think I can't get rid of this freaking cold. And then this one, I think this is my favorite, and a lot of people like this one. Again, I just grabbed pages, glued them together, and then just tore up around the edges. And then I added this piece of fabric, and then I added a piece of lace on top for the little tab, little button there. And then this little flowers on the bottom, they're from applique. And then I just added the flowers in the top, and then the little rhinestones, just, you know, to give it some little bling. And then I have a bunch of these little butterflies I had got at Michael's on their $1.50 bin. So I copy dyed them, and they have a little pearl on the center. But I really like this because this lady came from the same book. I used the other images that I showed. But she looks a lot like my aunt. So, you know, I wish I could have remembered to pull out that picture, but the hairstyle, everything, like, she looks just like my aunt, my dad's sister. So I thought that was kind of cool. So I really like this tag because of that. I even showed it to my sister and told her, doesn't she look like her? So I thought that was cool. Who knows? Maybe I have a relative out there that I didn't even know. And the last one that I have is this one. And this, I did a bunch of pages in collage just on the center. Pieces of napkins. This one was cut in half. And some of them I put the whole napkin. And I used my puzzle glue. I didn't distress them or anything. I just went ahead and inserted the oh my god, I'm sorry guys. Just, you know, laid the napkin there. So after doing this, a lot of them are repetitive, but after doing this, I got me a little stash here, ready to go. Okay, that I had already written on it, but I'm going to tear it off, so it's okay. So after I did all that, I came up with this. I was just folding the page in half, and I just stared at it, and you know how your mind just works. I just went, got up, sewed it, and made a little pocket. And just inserted these two pieces there. This is just extra copy dyed paper that I have. So I popped it in there. And then this is a journaling card that came from that Graphic 45 paper pad, 8x8. And that's it. I just did that. I thought that looked so cute. You could glue it down and, you know. Oh, I have this tag too, but I haven't put any decoration. I don't know if I should because I love the bicycle. But, excuse me, if you glue it down, you can use it as a tack. But at the same time, I'm working on the small books that I need to finish. I'm just going to pop it in there with a paper clip as just like a little envelope. But I thought these were cute. This paper on the bottom is some of that sewing pattern, and then some laces on there, a little eyelash trim and a little flower. And I thought that came out really cute. And it's very simple, very easy. I mean, even if you don't Mod Podge the paper napkin, I mean, you could add some craft paper. I mean, you could do a lot. And look, it's just folding the paper in half. So easy, and they're so cute. They come out so cute. So I wanted to share those ideas with you guys. Excuse me. And now, as far as the little envelope, these little thingies here, all I did was I grabbed a page and I cut it in half. I didn't measure it, I eyeball it. And then all I did was fold it to wherever, right here. I just folded the paper to wherever I want that little flap to fall. And I like the tore edges, so I left it alone. And then you just bring this down. I should use my foam folder, but I'm using my nails. So then after you have this, I went ahead and folded the sides. And, you know, you could do it as big or as small as you want. I'm going to try to make this one a little smaller. So I'm going to pull this more in. And then I just grab my scissors. And then I just cut at an angle. And then just trimmed all this down, which I don't really like to use my scissors because I do not make straight lines. The scissors don't like me. Unless I use the big long ones. Like, I don't have the ones I normally use. Oh, there they go. The long ones, I notice with these, I get a better cut. Because with the smaller ones is for some reason that doesn't come out straight for me. So anyways, this is what you have. So now I'm going to take some of this excess off, and then I'm going to cut the bottom at an angle. And then I'm going to cut a little bit of excess from here as well. Maybe like a quarter, if you leave like a quarter inch, I think that's good. So then this is what you have. So all you do is now close these. You add your glue to the edges and you close it. But before, just make sure, because, you know, like I said, I'm cutting by hand. Oh my goodness. I was looking at one of Denise's videos, this last video, which she got some awesome Happy Mail from Angie Bunner, and poor thing, she's sick too. So I'm like, oh my God, I feel your pain. Now, on this side, you could leave it as is, or you could cut it at an angle. And I just, you know, it's like when you do your little flags, you just eyeball it. I'm going to go right in the center. Or you could use a circle punch and do a little circle if you want. But that's all I did. And then you just close it. You could round your edges, the closure. I just wanted a little, you know, in the tore up side. Or you can tear more on the side. But that's pretty much how you do it. I usually distress it before I put glue, but due to this tutorial, I'm just going to glue it like this. And, you know, you could still distress it. It's just a little harder to do it on the inside. Especially the edge. And when I do, I'm doing more than one. I usually, before I glue it down, I'll just grab my, because I like the edge darker, so I'll just, you know, not copy dye, distress just the edge here before I glue it down, because that's the hard part. And then you just glue it down. And there's your little envelope. I mean, you could do it as big as you want. But that's the little envelopes that I created here. And you just decorate them. Mod Podge a paper napkin. You just add your little center. This flower is too big. But, you know, you just put your little centers, a couple of little trims. So save your little bits, you know, and then you just add a flower. I don't have any flowers made right now. But, yeah, that's too big. But, yeah, you just add a little flower and that's it. You got yourself a little envelope, you know. And they're very cute, very simple to make. You can just sit there, watch TV, and make a bunch of them. Have them ready. That's what I do when I'm not in here working on my books. So, yeah, I just wanted to share that real quick for Kay. So, Kay, if you're watching, hopefully that was helpful. And there was another thing I wanted to share. And give me a second, let me go get it. Okay, someone on YouTube, her name, her name is Beat, I think that's how you pronounce it. She requested a Gypsy or Bohemian journal. Oh my God, her YouTube name, I can't remember. But she requested a book, and I've taken forever because for some reason, that book is giving me a hard time. I don't know if that happens to you guys, but some books are so easy and some books, like, give you a hard time. And this book is giving me a hard time. So I work on it, I put it away. I work on it, I put it away. You know, I change this, I put it away. So, okay. I decided that's it. I'm going to do it and it's going to stay. So I just want to share the cover because I want her to see. And at the same time, I want everybody to tell me your opinions. I put it on Junk Journal Junkies because I kind of thought, oh my God, I think I did. It's too over the top. I don't know. Like, too much. But, hey, you guys are my best critics. So if you guys could please let me know what you guys think. But I'm showing you the cover. So this is the cover. So what do you guys think? Did I go too much? And I'm hoping that you guys can see it good. I know my lighting's kind of bad, but you got all kinds of trims. This came out from a necklace at, my daughter works for JCPenney. She gave me a bunch of jewelry. I guess when they break or whatever, she takes them and brings them to me, which I'm happy. These were earrings. These were not broken, but she gave them to me. So I took it apart. Thank you, Mom. My daughter's here, by the way. Say hi, Alyssa.
Hi, guys.
Okay, so anyways, I went ahead and did this. This image came from Pinterest, but this is the way. The back's not completed yet, but it has fabric. It all has this purple, I don't know what color it comes out on the camera, but I layered a bunch of fabrics and some trims, and yeah, this is what I came up with. Beat, if you're watching, let me know. Should I continue? Do you not like it? You want me to just go and do something else? Let me know, because I want my customers to be happy with the order. I don't want to make something and you guys just take it because you guys want to be nice. No. If you don't like it, that's fine. I can go ahead and, you know, create you something else, or similar to what I've already created. But, you know, it's still in the works. It's really not, you know, this is so far how it looks. These images came from Pinterest. So I don't want to show a whole lot, but, you know, I've been doing pockets, fabric pockets, all kinds of little stuff here and there. But mainly what I wanted to show was this, because, you know, kind of feel like, okay, I think I put too much, you know, so, but I like it. But just because I like it doesn't mean everybody's going to like it. So give me your opinion on that. Another thing that I wanted to share is I love needle books, which I asked, what's her name? G-Bit, is it? On YouTube. Oh my God, she's awesome. She makes awesome journals. And she makes these needle books. So I'm like in love. I've been in love. So I finally decided. I asked her to make me one. But then I came home and I was like, let me try to see if I could play and make one. Give me a second. Let me get it real quick. Sadly, the needle book came out good. You know, I did it kind of like whatchamacallit? Let me show you. This is the back. I did it like quilting, and I will put, once I complete it, I'm going to put the video of the lady who created one, and that's where I got the idea, because I do not quilt. I would love to quilt. I want to learn how to quilt, and I did this piece. You know, I struggled a little bit, but I like how it came out, you know, and so yeah, I added a little more than what she did, but, you know, her tutorial was awesome. And so I just want to know what you guys think. But I was going to do a needle book / junk journal with this. But because I don't have any sewing images, I ended up making it into just a regular vintage book. So this will be listed in my store. I have not created the pages yet. It's just something I whipped up yesterday. These are pockets on both sides. I added some lace. And this is some of that, oh gosh, what do you call this? Oh my goodness. Go over there. I can't remember. Felt, there you go. I put felt on the inside. And then these are just a bunch of fabrics that I had, added some lace. I really like the way it came out. I added this button because, you know, I figured it went with the theme, and a vintage needle. But then, like I said, I thought I had images. I did not. So, of course, you know me, impatient, couldn't wait. I went ahead and just added a vintage lady. Added little buttons there. And then I just added one of these little ruffle flowers. I forgot what they're called. And I just added this little piece that says memories. But, yeah, what I'm going to do is create pages out of fabric, because that's another thing I've been wanting to do. So that's what I'm going to do with this one. Create some fabric pages and then decorate it. But I just wanted to share this. Let me know what you guys think. And once it's complete, like I said, it will be listed on my Etsy. But yeah, this is a show and tell video today. So thank you so much for visiting me, guys, and stopping by. And I hope you guys like what I showed you. I hope you got inspired to make some of these little tags and tucks and pockets and stuff. I really enjoyed making them. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys soon. Take care. Okay? Bye-bye. God bless.